Yesterday, I went into the bank to make a transaction, and when I entered the bank, there was this little Chinese lady standing in line. So I said, you know what? I can do it later. And left. And now I feel terrible. I feel like a bad, horrible, racist person. But damn it, propaganda works, doesn't it, huh? That whole coronavirus thing, just like, I'm not going to take any chance. And I'm laughing, but I genuinely feel bad. Like, dang, yo, like that was con jacked up of me. Like, I should have did that. But at what point does my safety and and like, it's not like I sat there and screamed, "Oh, Chinese lady" or anything else like that. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna wait. I can wait. I'll be all right. Just to be sure. You know, I don't want to come up next week coughing. So, anyways, I told you guys that Iowa was going. Well, not Iowa, but the entire primary was going to be a crap show. And the funny part about it is the feign of surprise that I'm seeing from a lot of commentators. Like, oh, Iowa is a cluster. No, how did this happen? Oh my goodness. It's just like, yeah, they screwed Bernie in 2016. You didn't think they were setting up to screw him again in 2020? Like, this was just, and the funny part is that I completely understand why the moderate to the moderate centrist Dems are like, whoa, no, and come on, man, like anybody but him. But what I would have preferred to see was, them actually at least pretend like this was going to be something fair. But no, not at all. And you could guess it. You could see it. It was rather evident from 2016, and now here we are at the precipice of 2020 with Bernie offering everything in the world, despite the fact that he really doesn't have to do these things, but he did it, and so now it's just a crap show. I really didn't want to focus in on this, but I believe it's a beautiful illustration of exactly how far the emperor has fallen, and how naked the emperor really is. Because the thing I like to use, the analogy I like to use the best, is the emperor has no clothes, and by emperor I mean the establishment. Like, your BS is becoming harder and harder to cloak. It's like the whole Black History Month thing, right? Who cares? Like really, like it's an identity politic point, and that's not the point. That's not anything that is truly sustainable or truly works on the behalf of all Americans. And the most important thing is to at least put on the front that you're trying to help as many people as possible. But unfortunately, the Democratic Party, at least at the national, local, like damn near at every level, is so insulated and so cocooned in these bubbles of yes, and we can do it, and all this other stuff that they can't really see the writing on the wall. So we're gonna check in on CNN's coverage right here of the Iowa caucus and just find out exactly how clustered this is.
Sean Sebastian is joining us right now from Stewart County. He's a precinct secretary out there. What can you tell us about this delay in getting any results, Sean?
Well, Wolf, I have been on hold for over an hour with the Iowa Democratic Party. They tried to, I think, promote an app to report the results.
And that's like literally the first place that they probably look to distort any type of legitimate numbers. I have been a proponent for paper ballots, just straight up paper, write it down, ballots for everything. The electronic ballots that we have, they're far too easily manipulatable. Like if you just pay people to count the votes out, I like to think that democracy is worth that much. I mean, we pay, like our public system is flush with cash, to whereas, assistants can make $150,000 a year. So I'm pretty sure we take a few dollars and get people actually voting by hand and counting out written down names. I think that, like, because they're like, oh, it's so convenient. It's more convenient with the electronics. But the deal about the electronics is that they can be programmed. And I don't think a lot of people truly understand how easy it is for you to program a booth to, regardless of what button they press, to go with another another candidate, even if they do write-ins, as was the case with my campaign. If you guys aren't familiar, I am a district leader. I'm a Democratic county committee member in New Jersey. And even in my election, where I got myself written in, there was missing, my own vote for myself was missing. So let's not pretend like this is some huge national thing. And that's what really like spurs me to be like, wait a second, this is a little nuts. Because there's because if you can jumble it up so bad at the local level, my God, at the national level, it really isn't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It really can't work that well. And so they tried to introduce an app to basically add another layer of nonsense on top of nonsense, and here you go.
The app, by all accounts, just like doesn't work. So we've been recommended to call into the hotline, and the hotline has not been responsive.
Have you gotten any?
And they make the calls trying to get these numbers in, but hey. The people who are really making these decisions are back there scrambling, trying to figure out how they're gonna, best screw Bernie, or even if they're gonna give it to him because of the backlash that there'd be. Remember, I did that video about the gentleman who was talking about Milwaukee will burn and all those nuts on the Sanders side of things. So at this point, if I were the Democratic establishment, I'm not, but if I were the Democratic establishment, I would just say, you know what, let it play out, let it ride, because you're not really going to beat Trump on his record right now or on his incumbency. So, this election is kind of a wash. Let's just let Bernie have the nomination and get steamrolled, because I know there's this weird sense that, we got to put on this front, we're really into it, but in reality, everybody who was getting paid is still getting paid.
Explanation, Sean?
Right,
Sean, have you gotten any explanation at all as to what's going on?
No, I have not. No. I'm just waiting on hold and doing my best to report the results from my precinct.
What are you hearing? I know you're listening to a conversation from the Iowa Democratic Party.
This is a real coincidence, Wolf. I just got off hold just now, so I've got to get up.
The fact that you say that this is a real coincidence is is very strange. But trust me, it's about to show us exactly how much of a coincidence it is.
The phone to report the results.
All right, go ahead and report your results. Can we listen in as you report them, Sean?
Yep.
All right, let's listen.
All right.
You heard that, right? She just banged on him. She was like, yo, you finally got the person on the phone, and they bang on you.
Okay. Hi. Hello? They hung up on me.
Yeah, because you sitting there talking to CNN instead of doing your job, Mr. Sebastian. Come on, bro. Come on. But this is the nuttiness that we've come to expect, particularly from CNN. Like, yo, you're just getting in the way at this point, man.
They hung up on me. Okay, I've got to get back in line on hold. They just...
Yeah, you can hear it in Wolf Blitzer's voice. Like, oh, man, yeah. But I just found that to be rather hilarious, that my man was, literally waiting on hold. He's like, oh, man, I've been waiting on hold for so long. He finally gets the chick. And instead of turning to her and saying, hey, give me 1 second, I'm on the phone with CNN, he's sitting there talking to Wolf Blitzer instead of doing his job. Man, this has been a cluster. It really has, and it's not going to get any better. Sorry, gang. And now I'm actually really interested in Milwaukee and what's going to take place there. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead and do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and BitChute and like aren't the biggest fans. These are fans of your boy over here. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know what do you think in the comments. Do you think I just think paper ballots, it should be just the standard. Regardless, paper, just write it down, have people count them out in public. Put that on, online. You can stream the counts of each and every election from here to the heat tip of the universe, that's for as much transparency as everyone claims. I think that would be probably the most transparent way to do it. is, just live stream every count room, every war room where they have paper ballots. And, you can see the names are visible, and you can see who voted for who with a like. But the way that they're doing it now it's so shady and it's so underhanded. And anybody with 2 eyes could have seen this coming from a mile away. But you may disagree, and that's what I have a comment section for. Until the next one.